Alrighty, folks, you know I'm feeling great on a Monday morning because we're now 4-0 with a push in our last 5 extra daily picks on my premium page. We had the over in the Commanders-Seahawks game yesterday, and it flew over comfortably in the fourth quarter by double digits. And the good news is I have another extra daily pick going off here today for just $2.99. And the good news is if you sign up for that membership here today, you're going to get access to that package every single day for the next 30 days. And as an added bonus, you're also going to get access to my daily best play for the next 30 days during that time frame, absolutely free. It's going to be included with your purchase. And I just want to give a quick congratulations to my chairman members on cashing in on 6 different premium selections yesterday as well. We had the Texans +6, under in the Jets game, Niners -3, Commanders +6, Raiders +2, and once again, we hit the over in that Seahawks game. And the only way you could have accessed all of those winners is to join my full access, all-inclusive chairman package. Now, chairman members get access to every single premium selection of mine, every single package, every single day for the next 30 days. And as an added bonus, you also get access to my chairman podcast absolutely free. It's included with your purchase. Once again, that is a full access, all-inclusive membership. Guys, I'm 4-0 with a push on my last 5 extra daily picks, 7-1 on my last 8 board member plays. And finally, guys, I'm 7-2 on my last 9 NHL tier membership picks. And the good news is I have plays going off in all of those packages here today. Patreon.com/Brock Page. And with that, folks, we're going to jump into some free content. Actually going to start off with this Knicks-Celtics game. That'll be a 7:30 Eastern tip-off. Boston's the 9-point favorite at the Garden. Totals 222. And even though the Celtics are favored in this one, they did fail to cover the point spread in 3 out of their last 5. Those were failures to cover against the likes of the Sixers, Timberwolves, and Nets. And for some reason, the Celtics have had their hands full with New York in recent gatherings. They lost to the Knicks in 3 out of their last 4 head-to-head meetings. So if you're into historical trends, you certainly want to think about that one there. And speaking of the Knicks, these guys are grabbing a ton of rebounds on the offensive end of the court this year. Mitchell Robinson snags 12 rebounds a game. Julius Randle with 10 boards as well. And speaking of Randle, he's 3rd on the roster in points per game. Now, total-wise, 5 out of New York's last 7 ball games fell under the total. Meanwhile, the Celtics saw their last 3 straight stay under the total themselves. Unders against the likes of the Raptors, Nets, and Sixers. Give me the Knicks +9, under 222. All right, next contest, Wizards, Raptors, 7:30 p.m. East. Toronto's -9.5, totals 228. But for a team laying nearly double digits, the Raptors have had their issue covering. They failed to cover in 4 out of their last 7. When it comes to offensive production, the Raptors are scoring fewer points a game than any other franchise besides one. They're facing a Washington team who has little problems getting to the basket themselves. The Wizards are a top 5 point-producing team in the East. And no real shock here, folks. They're also in the top 5 in the entire league in field goals made per game. Kyle Kuzma is making nearly 48% of his attempts from the field, club leader in scoring. Meanwhile, Jordan Poole's averaging over 16 points per contest himself, 2nd on the roster in points. Now, injury-wise, Harper, Freeman Liberty, and Trent are questionable for Toronto. Coloco's still out. When it comes to the total, 3 out of Toronto's last 5 ball games did get over the number. Overs against the likes of Dallas, San Antonio, and Milwaukee. Meanwhile, out of Washington's last 7 ball games, the under cashed only 1 time. Give me Washington +9.5, over 228. All right, next contest, Bulls-Bucks, 8 o'clock Eastern tip-off. Milwaukee's -8.5 on their home court, totals 229. And for a squad laying nearly double digits in this spot here, the Bucks have been the worst covering team in the NBA. They failed to cover in all of their contests this year except for one. When it comes to defensive play, well, they're simply allowing just way too many points. The Bucks are giving up nearly 120 points per contest. They're also allowing more fourth quarter points a game than any other franchise besides one. They're facing a Chicago team who averages over 121 points a game in their last 3 outings. And no real shock here, the Bulls successfully covered the number in all 3 of those contests I just mentioned. DeMar DeRozan's averaging over 22 points a game, 45% shooting from the field. Meanwhile, Nikola Vucevic, he's making nearly 50% of his attempts from the field. He's also averaging double-digit boards. Now, injury-wise, Caruso and Terry are questionable for Chicago. Meanwhile, for Milwaukee, Lillard's questionable for them. Livingston and Crowder inactive. When it comes to the total, Chicago's last 4 straight all got over the number. Meanwhile, Milwaukee's 6-3 to the over for the entire season. Give me Chicago plus 8.5 over 229. And with that, folks, we're going to jump into our next and final breakdown for the video. Going to be in that Cavaliers-Kings game, 10 o'clock Eastern tip-off. Cleveland's minus 2.5, totals 221. But despite being favored on the road here, the Cavs have successfully covered the point spread only 3 times. And a lot of that has to do with some poor offensive possessions. These guys are making only 32% of their three-pointers. Now, no real shock here. They're a bottom 10 point-producing team in the league. They're facing a Sacramento club who won their last 2 straight. They're making 14 three-pointers a game. Domantas Sabonis is second on the roster in scoring, second in the entire NBA in rebounds per game. Meanwhile, Harrison Barnes knocks down over 40% of his three-pointers. Now, injury-wise, Trey Lyles has been ruled out for Sacramento. De'Aaron Fox is questionable. Meanwhile, on the other side of things for Cleveland, Sam Merrill is day-to-day. Jerome and Okoro are out. When it comes to the number, Cleveland's gone 4-1 to the over in their last 5 on the road. Meanwhile, Sacramento saw 2 out of their last 3 get over the total themselves. Give me the Kings plus 2.5 over 221. And with that, folks, and now it's time for our quick pick recap. Give me the Knicks plus 9 under 222. Wizards plus 9.5 over 228. Chicago Bulls plus 8.5 over 229. I'm 4-0 with a push on my last 5 extra daily picks on my premium page. And the good news is I have another extra daily pick going off here today for just $2.99 for 30 days of service. The link is in my bio. Sacramento Kings plus 2.5 over 221. And with that, folks, that's going to do it for me. Don't forget to check me out on my premium page. Now, if you do end up signing up for a membership on patreon.com/BrockPage, just a friendly reminder, you're going to get access to that membership each and every day for the next 30 days. And as an added bonus, you're also going to get access to all of my cheaper memberships absolutely free. They're going to be included with your purchase. That's why I always tell folks that Chairman membership, it's a full access, all-inclusive package. It gives you access to every single premium selection of mine, every single package, every single day for the next 30 days. As an added bonus, you also get access to my Chairman podcast absolutely free. It's included with your purchase. But most importantly, guys, gotta thank you for joining me right here on YouTube. Really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. And with that said, folks, happy Monday to you. Best of luck to you. And I look forward to seeing you later on today on my premium page at patreon.com/BrockPage.